my mom used to be a student at the DSJ, and she always wanted both me and my brother to study here, but for a number of reasons we weren't able to before. But then this new English medium high school opened up, and it was the first time that I really had a chance of getting into the German school and attending. So she said to me, yeah, if you want to go, you can go. It will be an adjustment, but there's the opportunity, and I didn't even have to think about it. I just said, yeah. Not a single word. I'd heard some German here and there, and I was a little bit afraid of that, to be honest. That was one thing. Like learning German always seemed like a big challenge for me, but at the same time it was something that I really wanted to learn, because I knew that it would give me many opportunities, that it's a very important language to know. So yeah, why not? And yeah, when I came to the school it took some adjustment, but yeah, after a while you kind of just tune in and it becomes, first you understand, then you start speaking a little bit, so it all happened very naturally. Yeah, obviously in the beginning it's quite a culture shock, coming from the South African schooling system constantly. The only thing you're really exposed to are other South Africans. So coming into the German school, you get a much broader view of the world, and that takes some getting used to. So I remember when I first joined the school, it was quite strange to hear people speaking German all the time. I think it's the only place in Joburg where you'll experience that. And it did take some getting used to. Also the fact that my class, the people that joined the class, we were all quite different from the people who had been at the German school their whole lives. So for about the first year in grade 8, it took some adjustment. We kind of stayed to ourselves and they stayed to themselves. But as the years went by, we integrated quite nicely. And by the end of Matric, we were all very, very good friends. But yeah, it takes some getting used to, but you just have to approach it with an open mind and know that this is an opportunity which most other people aren't able to experience. I traveled around Europe, and I might not have been able to do that if it weren't for my experience here at the German school, so I'm very thankful for that. So yeah, I traveled, and then I wanted to start studying in Holland, but it just wasn't the right time and the right place. So what I decided to do is do an English certificate, teaching English as a foreign language in Barcelona. And I did this course in Barcelona, and I got a job straight after that teaching English in a language school. So I just decided to stay in Barcelona. And yeah, apart from that, I lived in Brazil also for a few months, and then after that came back to Barcelona and started studying. Finally, now I'm studying, and I'm doing international relations, which I'm loving. It's absolutely, I think, the best thing I could have chosen, and doing that while teaching English in probably my favorite city in the world. So yeah, you see, like going to a normal South African school, you can have a fantastic experience, and most people do, but in a way you're kind of what you're able to experience is in this context, and the German school gives you the option, not saying that you have to do it, but it does give you the option if you want to broaden your horizons and step out into the world. It's the perfect doorway through which you can do that. And yeah, apart from that opportunity, just the quality of education. Before I joined the German school, I was not a very good student, actually. My marks weren't that great. And I always thought that it was me. I was like, I'm lazy and I don't like school. But as soon as I came to the German school, it just got so much better. My marks just improved pretty much immediately. And I think that really has to do with the kind of environment that is so present here at the German school, where teachers actually care about their students. They want the students to do well, and more than that, students want to do well. It's not seen as something weird or strange, to excel in your studies. And unfortunately, it's like that in a lot of other schools. So just being in that environment really had a huge impact on me and made me appreciate education. And yeah, that's why I'm an English teacher today, because I had such great teachers here at the German school. And yeah, so I mean, for that reason alone, I could only say this was the best education I could have possibly received and the best experience I could have had.